Hi there, everyone. I am jumping in for a very impromptu Facebook Live today. I'm going to give a second for everyone to find me and everyone get on, and hopefully for this car that's driving by that's bebopping his music to pass by. So I'm excited to be jumping in. It's totally an impromptu Facebook Live. I was thinking about it earlier and I thought, oh, I'm just going to throw it in and see what we can do. So what I'm going to do though, just give me a second. I'm on Zoom. And so anybody who wanted to join me, I gave you the link, you could join me, and you're welcome to chat and ask questions. But I'm also streaming through my Facebook page. So on there as well. So I'm gonna pull this up on my Facebook page so that I can see your questions as they come through. And you're welcome to chat and ask questions. There you go. Oh, see, I see lots of you. Hello, hello. So I want to be able to actually, typically when I do Facebook Lives, it's very one-sided. So it's just basically you watching me. But on this one, I am going to try to answer your questions and read your questions and your comments. So definitely, let me know that you're here. I do have a specific purpose. I'm not going to make anything for you today. So if you're here, because usually I make something for you, you will be sadly disappointed. But I do hope you still stick around to hear what I have to say. I want to share with you what is coming up in January. I know it's like December 21st today, but I think it's important to plan ahead. You might need to save up some money. You might need to make some plans, but I want to talk to you about the Stampin Up Starter Kit. So they have a starter kit that's really anybody can buy. Obviously from me, it's only if you're in the US. But if you're in Canada or anywhere else, I have friends that I can hook you up with. So reach out to me no matter where you live, because I've got some really awesome friends that live in Australia, in Canada, and the United Kingdom, and Germany, and everywhere. So you can always reach out to me. But specifically, the things I'm going to talk about today are for the people who are in the United States. So first of all, anybody can do this, anyone. So it doesn't mean that you have to be like super crafty or super talented. You don't have to want to do this for a business or to do this just for a hobby. You can do it for many different, anybody can buy the kit. It is a zero strings attached purchase that you can make, which is pretty awesome. But there are things and lots of doors and fun opportunities that are opened when you purchase the Stampin' Up Starter Kit. So I do want to answer any questions that you have about it, but I also want to share with you some things. I don't think everyone understands what it means to purchase a starter kit. And most importantly, what I want to talk to you about is specifically joining My RubberQueen family team. We have demonstrators. Let me talk to you about them first. So I've been in Stampin' Up for almost 21 years, and the first 6 or 8 months, I was just playing by myself, having fun. And then I decided to, just do a little bit more with it, maybe do a few things. And so I started to slowly but surely invite people in with me, just simply because I loved it. So some of my first people who joined were my mother-in-law, some of my best friends, I had my niece, my cousin, like just a lot of friends and people that I'm like, listen, this is the best deal out there. Anybody can purchase it, which floored me that anybody could buy the kit. There was no strings attached. So back then, 20 years ago, my RubberQueen team was formed. And I remember picking my name. And this was 20 years ago, I picked my name. At the time, you couldn't use the word stamping or stamp or anything in there. So at the time, all we had was rubber stamps. So I chose the word rubber, and I've always wanted my team to be called queens. I wanted them to be treated like queens. Some people think my team name, the Rubber Queens, is because I want to be treated like a queen, but that's not it at all. I feel like my whole team, I want to just let them know how I think incredibly special they are, and we try to do that. We're a very tight-knit group. We also have demonstrators. We started off really with a big pocket in Michigan, 20 years ago. But since then, we are all over the country. We have over 470 team members that range, again, all over. Our team is also made up of many, many different people, business types, intentions, fun, levels. We have brand new stampers. We have people who've been stamping for 20 years and everywhere in between. So What my team offers you is it will give you what you need when you want it and where you want it. So one thing I do a lot of is creativity and also business training. So we have many rubber queens that have Stampin' Up as their full-time business. And I spend a lot of time teaching and training and implementing with them on how to be able to grow their businesses. Last year alone, we had I think eight rubber queens earn the incentive trip. We have some of them, I think we had almost 6 that ranked in the top 250 of the company, and a couple that ranked in the top 100 globally. So we have a team that does have some really fun, super awesome business-minded demonstrators. But then guess what? The other 460 or, well, more are doing this because they want a hobby, they want fun, they want support. And I also provide that. We provide a lot of creativity support as well. So when you join my Rubber Queen team, I have many, many perks and benefits that I put a lot of time and effort into my team. They are the heart and soul of my business. They're what makes me tick and why I do what I do. So on the business side of things, I offer weekly training every single week. And it's always recorded and it's on a video and it costs nothing. I train my team for free. I think some people will see that I offer training as well for demonstrators, and I do. You don't have to belong to my team to get my training, but then you do have to pay for it. So it is usually a paid for service where my team members get all of my training for free. All my weekly training, every convention I do, every anything that I do online, my team gets that for free. Now they don't get like the make and take sent to them for free because that costs a lot of money and a lot of time, but they can buy them at a very significant discount. But all of the weekly training, everything that I do, I try to give and support my team. There's not a single secret. There's not anything I do in my business. I teach and train them and support them on doing that. So that's the first thing. If you want help building a creative, crafty business, we have an incredible team for that. Now, the second thing, though, is a lot of people who love Stampin' Up just want to buy at a discount. But then wouldn't you also love to have support on how to use those products that you're buying? So for my team as well, I have a website that they get to be a part of for free. So it's organized. It's all in one place. Every single creative thing I do, I give my team for free as well, the online version. So everything I do, a retreat, a stamp camp, a club, a class, a Facebook Live, anything I do, I take it one step further for them and I do directions, tutorials, pictures, sometimes videos, and my team gets full access to that 24 hours, 7 days a week. I have a special website just that they get to be a part of. It's called Creative Corner. So again, though, a lot of outside people want access to all that information. And so anybody who's outside of my team does pay for that access. But my Rubber Queens, my main goal is to support them on a creative aspect and also on a business aspect. And then anywhere they fall in between. So those are some extra perks, but we don't stop there. We also do monthly team meetings through a Zoom, so everyone can be there. We have a Facebook group that's just for our active team members, and we do creative challenges every single week. We give away lots of prizes and fun. We do recognition. I definitely love to spoil my leaders on my team. For instance, I just did an incentive where 36 of my team members I sent a free stamp camp to because they earned it when they promoted. Or my silver elites and above, twice a year I do really awesome events for them and either take them out to dinner or send them gifts in the mail or send them projects and so forth. So I really do have a system, and it's something that I've been doing for 20 years. And I think one thing that's really cool is that it's very consistent, and it's something that I will always do. In the last 12 years, there's not been 1 week where I have missed a training my team. So even, sometimes I'll record them ahead, or sometimes I will even be sick or have something going on, but I still always make sure that I show up for my team and deliver to them whatever I promise I can. So I always give them my very, very best. So that's a little bit about me and how I lead my team, and a little bit about the Rubber Queens. If you have any questions about that, let me know. One of the things that's really cool though is that anybody can join. And so I wanted to share with you, I just got this in the mail. I had to buy these, but these are, if you join Stampin' Up and my team, which I would love to have you a part of our team. And if you do join, starting January 5th, you can join today, you absolutely can. But if you do wait until January 25th, or January 5th, Stampin' Up has announced a celebration special with a starter kit. So the starter kit is always on sale. It's always only $99, and you get to pick out $125 in free product. So I'm going to show you what that looks like here in just a minute. But for just the 2 months of January and February, so it's actually a little bit shy of 2 months. It's January 5th through February 28th, Stampin' Up is sweetening the pot and giving you 5 packs of paper for free. So that's like over a $67 value you get for free. And what's even better is that it's paper that's not even available yet till the new catalog. So you'll get to get a little sneak peek of some paper we have coming. But it's really actually very useful paper. So it is our paper stacks. We do designer series paper stacks every year. We have for, oh my gosh, so many years. And these are in the 5 color groups. So it's the neutrals, the rich regals, the bold brights, the soft subtles, and then our current in colors, which I love. This is my favorite. So you're going to get all of this. Now they are meant to be where you can use them with any of the coordinating colors. So it's very easy to mix these in. So you get all of this paper I'm showing you. It's exactly 200 sheets of paper. So this is great. If you do decide to do classes, you don't have to. When you join Stampin' Up, you can just purchase at a discount. Does anybody know how much that discount is? You guys can ask any question, but you get to, when you join the company, anybody can join, and then automatically Stampin' Up will give you a 20% discount off everything that you purchase. So that's it. That's all you got to do. You don't have to like sell so much or do anything, but as soon as you buy that kit, and anybody can buy it for $99, and then there's free shipping, then you start to get your 20% discount after that, like right away. So that's the main reason why people join. It's the reason why I joined 21 years ago. So yes, now this is my full-time job. Thank you, Denise, for answering that. And then Stampin' Up will increase that to 25% once you kind of get like a raise, like a promotion, once your sales reach $1,800 in like a 12-month rolling time period. So one whole year, they bump that up to 25%. So for people who do want to actually make this I always call it a part-time business, or kind of like a little side fun. I call it a money-making hobby because it's all of our hobby. Every one of us, it's our hobby. But then if you can make money at your hobby, that's really, really cool. So if you get to that $1,800 threshold, either you buy it or you sell to friends, or it's a combination of both, they bump that up to 25%. So you do get to get a pay raise. And then after that, they give you different like bonus level. For me, this is my full-time job. It is I've been doing it for 21 years. And it's something where financially, I make over 6 figures a year. I've been working it, though, obviously very hard. You guys all know that. But it also has the income potential to give you significant income if you want to. Now, obviously, that takes a lot of time to build there. But I'd like to be able to at least tell you that people don't just do this for fun. Some people also do it as their job, and it is an incredible blessing to make money and to also be able to do paper crafting. So, and then there's everybody in between. Again, some people do this most, I'm gonna say 95% of the 57,000 demonstrators, they do Stampin' Up or are a part of Stampin' Up simply to pay for your habit and your hobby, to give yourself a discount, or to maybe be able to make a little bit of money so you can keep spending more and buying more stamps and building a craft room of your dreams. I remember when I started, the initial reason solely was to be able to build a craft room. Like I wanted to be able to have shelves that had stamps on it and ribbons and so forth. So that's the majority of people that do. And then at some point you might make a decision to say, okay, I'm ready to maybe do this a little bit more seriously. And so that's one of the biggest benefits of belonging to my Rubber Queen family is I will teach you also not to just use your stamps and have fun, but also if you would like to have the business support, that I'm there for you. And again, it's all free for my team. I just it's all up to you to access it, and it's there waiting for you to be able to access. All right, so I'm not done yet. Look at all this paper. So my last pack is the soft subtles. So you get all of this paper. So if I put it all together, it literally is just over 200 sheets. So this is what's going to be starting on, isn't that awesome? It's so incredible. That's what's going to be starting on January 5th. And I'm talking to you about it now because I want you to be able to prepare ahead and know, yes, I do want to join Stampin' Up. Yes, I want to get my discount. And yes, I want to join with Rhonda and my whole team. I am obviously a very, very busy demonstrator. I think everyone knows that. But my team does always have me, once a week we do training. I do a Facebook Live once a week for my team. I also do, for those that really want to build a business, I do elite masterminds with the leaders on my team. What we also do where we share all of the creative things as well. All right, does anybody have any questions? I see lots of you joining on. Does anybody have any questions about buying the starter kit or what's included? So the couple more big perks from Stampin' Up is that I think the best thing about being a demonstrator is that we get to order everything early. So I love that. I love the fact that we get to order early. I love the fact that we get to get everything at least a month in advance. We get to pre-order things. But we just had someone jump on here with me, so I'm glad you can come in here on the Zoom. You can come in on Facebook, and if you have questions, you can chat those questions to me. You can post them. I would love to be able to, if you want to curious about anything else that we do as a team, or how you join, or anything. That's what I'm here to do, is just kind of give you some information. I think some people don't know exactly everything that we do or what it's like. So anyway, when you purchase the kit, it is $99. And some of you I know were demonstrators a long time ago. And that's cool. You can join back again whenever you want to. The opportunity, how awesome the company is. And some of you may have never. It's kind of a scary thing, you think, and it doesn't have to be scary at all. So all you do, so I had some fun before I started this to think, if I had to buy a starter kit right now, what would I put in it? And I picked two different things. So these are two different things of choices to be able to. Oh, I have a question. Thank you. Deborah asked, if you're a hobby only demonstrator, how much do you have to spend per quarter? So first of all, you don't have to do anything, but if you choose to want to stay active, so you have all the perks that I talked about, you have to submit $300 retail cost into the company every 3 months. So if you join in January, your first quarter actually doesn't even start until April, May, and June, because they give you 3 full quarters. So you have basically, once you join, you have 5 months to do that $300. But remember, as a demonstrator, you get the discount. So it only costs you like $240. So, but the cool part is you also still get those, the celebration benefits on your orders. You still get the host rewards. Stampin' Up allows you, I call it the perfect trifecta. They let you be all 3 things. You get to be a customer and a hostess, and then you also get to get your discount. So technically you're also a demonstrator and get your discount, but they don't take away your customer benefits when you join the company, which is really cool. So any demonstrator, Debbie, if you're a business or a hobby, you have to submit at least 300 per quarter. So it's every 3 months in order to remain active to get those benefits. If for some reason you don't, Stampin' Up actually gives you 1 month they call pending. So they give you an extra bonus month to make it up. But then after that, if you don't meet it, you're not penalized at all. They don't take anything away from you. You just go back to paying full price and you go back to ordering directly from me. So, but when you're a demonstrator, you get to order from yourself. You get to place orders whenever you want to. You get the catalog sent to you early instead of having to wait for me to ship you a catalog. Stampin' Up will give it to you early. You get to see all the product early. So for me as a demonstrator, all month of December, I've been ordering from the new mini catalog already. I've been getting Celebration benefits. I've already gotten tons of free stuff from Celebration, and all of that because I was a demonstrator. So Stampin' Up gave us a whole extra month for that. So Denise asked, how much do you earn now on downline? So that is different for every person, Denise. It all depends on, how much your downline sells. It depends on what your level is. So obviously the more people you have and the larger your downline is, and the more money that you make from your team. So it does start at a lower level, but then you can work your way up. So you do earn a commission off of what your team sells. Again, as long as there's definitely there's a chart that you have to follow. You have to make sure that you have so much in sales per month, and then you will earn a commission from your team as well. So hopefully that answers your question. Kathy said, can the current demonstrators order the paper pack that the new demonstrators can get? Yes, Kathy, just during December. So that's how I got that, was we're able to order that as a demonstrator order. So if you look at the demonstrator website, they'll map all that out for you. Okay. Let's see. Sherry said, so as a demonstrator, you would spend $240, but still qualify for the $300. Well, Sherry, you're spending $300, but you get a 20% discount. So if 20% of $300 is $60, so you save $60. So you're still submitting $300 in sales, but that's the retail. That's what we count. That's how we count our quarterly minimums, is on the retail sale. But then as a demonstrator, don't forget, you will save 20% of that. So it doesn't cost you as much as it would if you were a customer. You get that discount. So hopefully that answers that question for you. So Shelly said, and that can be cumulative. Exactly. So if it's over a quarter, so say you can put in one order that's 100, one order that's 50, one order that's 60, then another order that's 150. Now, usually I say to try to get them to be at least 150, because then you get host benefits and you get free stuff. So you might have a friend who might wants to order something, and then you have your own personal order, and then you can put those together to make a bigger order, so you get some extra free stuff. Again, just because you're a demonstrator, you still get the host benefits. You still get the free Celebration items too as a customer. So those all can build up over those 3 months. Sherry said, oh, that's awesome. It is awesome. It's really awesome. It's one of the biggest perks. It's why a lot of people do join Stampin' Up, that simply do just love to buy the product. Because if you're going to be spending that much, why not buy it from yourself and get a discount? And then obviously would love for you to be a part of my team too, because as long as obviously you don't have a demonstrator that you're already working with, but because I love to support in so many different ways and so many different manners, no matter what your desires are when you join Stampin' Up. Okay, so I have a sample kit that I think would be really fun. So you get to pick out, when you join, you're going to put an order in, and you get to pick out $125 of product. Now you can't go over, it has to be $125 or less. So this is some of the new product coming out in the new catalog. So one of my favorite ones is the Hydrangea Suite. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's this beautiful new Hydrangea stamp set. And then here are the framelets. I already have them. So they're beautiful framelets too. So you could get something like this. If you already own the Stampin' Cut Emboss machine, then you could get maybe like that. And then I would get the matching paper, and it's so beautiful, beautiful shades of purple. And then maybe even there's some brand new purple ribbon. So all of that, plus I did one of the new card kits. So this is a $32 card kit that's all inclusive. It has your block, your stamps, your stamp pads. It has everything in there that you need. All right, Debbie said, do we pay sales tax and shipping? Yes, everybody has to pay sales tax and shipping. That except for On the starter kit itself, Debbie, when you buy the starter kit, there is no shipping on that. We always have to pay sales tax no matter what. But actually on the actual starter kit, it is free shipping. So that saves you $12 on that initial order. And then obviously after that, on any order you place, you always have to pay shipping and tax. But this is our new card kit we have that is coming out in the new book. I would add this on to your starter kit. That way you have something that's all inclusive, that has everything you need. But look, they are such beautiful cards. Everything you need is already prepped and ready. And if you are a newer demonstrator, this is something that you could then do with your friends or your family. They could purchase this from you. So it's an easy way for you to start getting some sales even right after you join. Or obviously you would just have fun sitting down without having to have a lot of supplies to be able to have a really awesome crafting experience. So these are some beautiful, beautiful cards. This is coming out in the new book. Again, I was able to order it early because of being a part of Stampin' Up. But you also get a little stamp pad. It's, the Misty Moonlight. You get a stamp set that comes with it. There is dimensional. So it's an all-inclusive kit with everything that you need. I still had $5 to go. So I added on the new opulescent paper. Can you see that? This is some new paper we have coming out. So again, you can pick out of the, you can start to pick out of that new mini catalog. So if you're building your wish list, a lot of times I'll say, buy the starter kit first right away, and then get your discount, get everything you can in that starter kit, and then all the rest of the orders you put in during celebration will be at that 20% off plus, but you would still get your celebration, freebies along the way. Now, the second thing, I had a hard time choosing. This is what I would purchase for a starter kit on January 5th. This is the little mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. It, again, as a demonstrator, we were able to order it early. So that's the cool part. We get things before everybody else gets things. I love that about Stampin' Up, how they really do watch after their demonstrators. They really do, and take care of us. So this is the new mini one, which is, look how cute it is. It's so small and it fits so easy on your desktop, and it's really, really portable. And it comes with all the little things that you need. Now, I think they said 95% of our dies fit in this. So we have some really big dies. For that one, you need the full Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. But this is only $60. So you could get this on your starter kit starting in January. And then you could get maybe a set of a bundle. You could get a bunch of other things, framelits that would fit through here. So you definitely need the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, the regular one, because that's what you need for embossing and what you also need for some of our bigger die cuts. But this one, again, fits almost, I think they said 90 to 95% of our dies. So that's something as well. I know you guys all want that. If you're going to purchase that plus some other things, you might as well get your discount. And again, I would love for you to be on my team. All right, does anybody else have any questions? I went through how you join. You can email me, you can message me if you have questions. I will post, I have a link directly that you can use so that you can make sure that if you do want to be a part of my team, that you can have that direct link. And you can, if you do have further questions and maybe you're just too shy to ask me now, then you can always message me and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I'm not always on Facebook, obviously. We're busy working in the studio a lot of times, but I will check it when I can. But it's really, I always kind of call it a no-brainer. Because it's a win-win situation. There's not really a downfall to doing it. I know it's scary because you feel like you're joining a company, and you are, but Stampin' Up is a company that is based on many people that are hobbyists and many people that really just want to use their discount. Like, we're all these crazy crafting people that realize that we love Stampin' Up products, and it's better to buy directly from them. Of course, I value my customers and will always help them and put their orders in for them. But I really do believe that it's the best thing for them to purchase the kit. As a matter of fact, since I've been a demonstrator, I have recruited over 300 people, over 300, I think I'm up to like 350 or more. And the reason why is because I truly believe in it. I truly believe. Again, my team, our active team members are over 470. I have directly over 100 right now that are with me, and it's because it really is such a great deal for you, and we're a great team to be a part of. If you're going to be a stamper, it's so cool to be a part of a team that also supports you and gives you some, you know, creative motivation and also some business inspiration as well. So let's see here, a couple more questions. I love questions, keep asking. Denise said, on sales alone, how much would you need to sell to earn an incentive trip? On sales alone, it would be $40,000 in sales, Denise. But our company is so incredibly cool that they give you lots of variables to be able to earn the incentive trip. Last year in my team, I had over 8 people. And in my training business, we had over 170 people earn the incentive trip. So I work with a lot of people who earn the incentive trip. But on the average, they sell about $24,000 to $26,000 in sales. And then the rest of it is by sharing the starter kit and having other people enjoy the benefits. And so there's different ways to earn it than just on your sales alone. And again, oh, Jerry says, it's a great company. Love the products. Absolutely. Jackie said, as being a hobby demonstrator, do you have to claim your savings as income on income tax? Okay, number one, I will not answer any tax questions. I am definitely not a tax advisor, and that is something you have to ask a tax person. Now, as far as I have been told, which I don't even know if it's, you know, true or not, but you have to ask a tax person. If you are a hobby demonstrator, you would not, because you could claim it as a loss if you're going to be doing it as a business. So, but that's something you really need to ask a tax person to get the correct answer on that, because I can sure teach you how to build a business and I can sure teach you how to make a card, but I cannot teach you how to do your taxes. Shelly said, Rhonda, what part of your training does your team get? Is it the business builders? Shelly, great question. We covered it at the beginning, but I'll say it again. They get everything. Everything I do, my team gets. So when I do conventions online, I offer an online only version that's $79.99. My team gets that for free. When my business builders is completely free for them. Creative Corner, which is all the stamping training I do and fun motivation. So my team does not pay for any of my training. I do have some upper level training that they don't pay for, but they have to earn it. So I do like an elite mastermind group, which is like really upper level training. Well, you have to be at least a silver elite or above, or you have to really want to be building a business, and then you can have that for free too. Other people pay hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars for a lot of that training. But obviously with my team, I get paid from Stampin' Up when they do well. So I am being compensated, but Stampin' Up pays me. And my team, I am just there to support them, love them, grateful for them. We work together. We have an incredible leadership and just a lot of fun. I have a lot of helpers that help us. We do a lot of demonstrations and, again, monthly meetings. So to answer your question, there is not any part of my training that my team has to pay for. Denise said, Stampin' Up has the best community. It does. Stampin' Up is very big about community, very big on that. And I believe that I love to mimic and mentor that too with my team that we have. Linda said, oh, thank you for all you do. Well, Linda is a part of my team, and I love that you are, Linda. I'm so grateful for you as well. All right. I think does anybody else have any questions for me? So I just went over the starter kit. You can purchase it now if you want to, but the paper that I showed you does not start until January 5th. So I will email out a link so that way you're ready to go. If you have any questions, you can start making your wish list. I always say, make a list, everything you want to get out of the new catalog, or even the current one if you haven't gotten everything you want. And then when you buy the starter kit, the first $125 you are going to put on the actual starter kit, and the rest of it you'll get with a discount on your own orders. So that's how I always say to start off with. So if you have any other questions, feel free to message me. Thank you guys for joining me today. I'm so grateful to share with you something I'm so passionate about. I don't talk about it very often. I want to make sure I did a really thorough video to answer any questions that you have, talk about the starter kit, why I would want you to be a part of my team and my family. And just to let you know that if you have any other questions, you can reach out to me. You can private message me, you can email me, and I'll be happy to answer them. All right, take care. Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna see you later. And I'll be back this week for a creative Facebook Live. I'll do one this week. And then I am taking a little bit of time off for Christmas, but I will be here very soon. All right. Okay, Tisha had another question. I can answer it real quick. So if you ask me really quick, I can try to answer it for you. I'll wait for you to type it in. I think you're probably typing. Hi, Bonnie. I see you just logged on. I see lots of you that are actually on my team here, and I'm so obviously grateful for you. And okay, it's just going to send me a message. All right, that sounds good. All right, so thank you so much. Take care. If you have any questions about joining my team and about buying the starter kit, then I'm here. Just let me know. Take care.